Hello, gentlemen. Now is a good time if you have any agenda items to get those in, because we are agendaless today.
Nothing for me today, just, I guess, say if somebody else wants to sign off on my PR.
I think I've got a few of them sitting out there as well. You got my sign off, so the only person you can get from this group will be Rob.
Yeah, the PR looks good to me. Let me just sign off on that too. So I guess we are in the research phase of all the implementations. Am I right?
I think that's what some of those things we are approving right now cover, which is let's document what's out there today. And the stuff that's on my to-do list in general is to start going through some of the RFCs and other specs, but I haven't had time to do it. I don't know if anybody here has. So that's why I say if anybody has other agenda items, feel free to add them to the list. And I guess while we have a few people here, we're also waiting on approvals for the Moby and the Reg client ones as well. Those have been sitting there for a bit.
Yeah, I was just looking at those as well. I guess so. I think they're also in a shape to
All right, about 5 minutes after here. Jeff, I see you jumped in after I already announced any agenda items. Otherwise, we might be ending this one early.
Okay, the rest.
There. I don't know that necessarily have anything for today, but just kind of curious, are there any other implementations we're waiting on, and or what do we think the next steps are after that?
I feel like we've got a decent collection of implementations. And so the next steps, at least for me, I don't know what others want to do, but my own goal was to go through any of the RFCs and other major specs out there and just get a good understanding of those and compare and contrast how those are applied versus what we've been doing in the registries and client implementations. The goal there being the more that we can leverage those, the better. Do others have other ideas of where to go next with this?
How about yeah, this is a working group, so I don't know. How about a code outputs such as a common library that a reference library that other registries can sort of incorporate or implement?
Depending on what we deliver, the core library might just be pointing to use an OpenID Connect implementation out there and not have us maintain a separate one. But that very much depends on what our output is. All right, any other thoughts, or should we go ahead and wrap this one up? Going once, going twice. All right, let's go ahead and adjourn this one for the week. And yeah, if anybody can get through doing reviews or have other ideas about how you want to go forward, feel free. And if folks have time they want to go through and compare RFCs to implementations and whatnot, that's also welcome. Till next week. Sounds good.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Thanks, everyone.